Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a scenario where civilization starts over. And I have to restart the series because my save file did not save. And I chose a random spot on the map, which is Korea. And let's start with Korea. And we're going to see just a group of tribal people, I guess, start to expand throughout, or more of just explore the Korean Peninsula fairly quickly. And these people, they are sorta advanced, but sorta not. And this group of people is going to continue to explore all across the Korean Peninsula, or mainly just in North Korea, and eventually they're going to start to reach into China. And this is when this tribe is going to start civilization. And civilization, the newest concept, and probably the biggest technological innovation since fire, I guess, or farming. And this group of people are going to expand all across Korea, and they will look something like this. And now let's zoom out a bit here. This is, well, what they know. And they're going to decide, how about we continue to explore into this northern region. And a small group of these people are going to be like, what if we form our own nation? Because we want to have our own stuff. We don't want to follow the rules of our leader. And so they're going to start a migration into China. And eventually they're going to stop and they're going to send out a little boat. And once they land here, they're going to wrap around this bay and finally think, I think we should set up our civilization here. And so we're going to see this civilization start in the tip here and slowly expand outwards. And it's going to look something about this before they will stop. And now, well, the red team. The red team is like, why did you do that? Like, why? Everything was fine. And so they're not really going to care. And they're going to ramp up exploration. And they're just going to discover all of Korea. Not Japan. But yeah, they're just going to discover really all of Korea. And since the blue team doesn't have the capability, or at least they don't think they have the capability of sending a boat here, they're going to conquer all of Korea. But once they get to the southern little tip, they discover the blue team was actually there also. And this is going to lead to tensions rising, but nothing is going to happen just yet. Continuing with exploration across the world, a group of people want to be cold. And so they're going to start to go up through Siberia, and eventually it's going to get too cold, like freezing cold. And they're like, I think it's cold enough. And so they're going to start to explore a bit more around their surroundings, with them knowing about all of this land. And then they're going to start their civilization. And this civilization, they're going to start here, but it's going to be kind of hard for them to farm because it's cold. And they're actually going to grow pretty big, being the biggest civilization, but probably having the smallest population. Are they the biggest? Yeah, 100%. And the red team, they're like, we need to ramp up our exploring. And so will the blue team. And soon it's just them trying to discover most of China, or they're going to reach the Yellow River, and also they're going to discover kind of more of outer Manchuria and more of just inner Manchuria. Sakhalin will be discovered, and this is a early age of exploration, which will look something like this. Until most people or many explorers are going to settle down and start their own stuff, I guess, or like expansions from the blue team, red team, blah blah blah. And we're actually going to see a civilization pop up in the Yellow River, or I think this is. I think it is, yeah. And it's this limeish green team here. And it is, I think, one of the most fertile places on Earth. Because I know, like, the most fertile place on Earth is here, and then number 2 is down here in Vietnam. I know number 5 is also down here in Vietnam. But, I don't know what the rest would be. Probably in the Indus River Valley or Bangladesh and the Mississippi Basin. But yeah, let's get back on topic. Yeah, the blue team. Um, they're they're going to continue to expand into China, but it's in the more northern regions of China, which is less fertile, but it's still fertile. And I would assume here's the blue team is a bit stronger than the red team now because they have more fertile land. And now the red team here, they're going to just expand into northern China and North Korea, which is going to look something like this before they will stop because coldness, I guess. And let's go here. In this region, it's cold, it's in between cold and temperate. And so, oh, not that much. And so we're going to see a new orange team pop up here. And they're just going to kind of take all of this land, hugging the coastline. It's more of a coral, I guess, but yeah. And so this land can still be used for some farming, but it's not as good. And we're going to see one more nation pop up, which is going to be the gold team. They're just going to basically have southern Sakhalin, which is the more fertile region of Sakhalin, but it's still pretty cold. Like, yeah. And this is what it's going to look like. It's one of northern Japan, I guess, also. And we're going to continue to see exploration inside of Asia, I guess you can say here. As the population is growing, more and more land will be needed to feed the groups living there. We're going to see Korea, I guess, here, discovering Japan, but it's too mountainous and they will abandon their expedition. But they will continue into China, which they will continue to see successes for agriculture. And the green team's going to go down, and soon most of or the I guess the eastern coast of China is going to be mostly discovered. As we're going to continue to see Korea, I guess outer Manchuria, and the yellow team continue to explore. The gold team, which needs more land because they're pretty weak, is going to continue to discover Japan, like all of it. And they're even going to reach up with the explorers from Korea. And we are going to see Japan fully be discovered. And how about we look at the expansion and I guess new nations that will form? And we see first the gold team will take all the northern island and around half of Oshina, I think it is. The blue team with their Korea thing will take southern Japan, these two southern islands. A sky blue team will be formed here. More expansion from the lime team. Korea expands. The rest of the colony gets claimed by the yellow team, and a dark green team will form. And that's going to do it for today's episode. Like and subscribe, blah blah blah, unknown geography sub, blah blah. I don't know anymore. And yeah, I'll see y'all in episode 2. Yep, bye.